We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Carter Redmond. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Liner to second, and hit down the hop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Man at first, one away.
Chase gets me on. It's amazing, man. God's giving her a glimpse of heaven.
That one ripped right center field. And goes!
She said it's beautiful.
His 20th home run
haven't
this
seen
season.
it.
It's
When
2-0.
mom was passing
He
away,
needs
she
one
was
swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, good aggressive, and it paid off.
It's just like she was getting so tired, but she couldn't stay awake, you know. Mom, Sue, miss you, Mama. She woke up and she's like,
That's an impressive swing in the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. There are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out here.
Here's Alex Bregman. Runner at first with the outs here.
The son is my baby mama. That's my baby mama. The son is. You know I gotta be out here with her. Go ahead, say it, man.
And now the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two out, space is empty. Redmond, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Line drive, Adam in center field. Back in New York, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carter Redmond. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Slayton back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Redmond had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
And you took me out. Please, boy. Like, baby, I just said we was gonna go hang out. It don't matter. We out here, ain't we? I'm a woman, you're bad. Please, you know how they do. And damn, I thought we just met each other. Yeah, I'm a woman, you're a man. I'm a lady, you're a gentleman. Treat me accordingly. Treat you accordingly? What did you do that? They gonna blame you for everything. This is how you know you were chosen one. People gonna put their responsibilities on you. The things that they not accomplishing, they gonna say, you help me with it. You gonna help me with it. You help me with this. Can you help me do that? Can you help me? Damn, I gotta help you again. Yes, you need some help again. You can't get away from it.
Carter Redmond getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Whips it to first on the run. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And now the shortstop, Carter Redmond. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Redmond batting sixth in today's lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. The 1-0 popped up. Garcia pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Washington, and we are still scoreless. Runners on the corners, no outs. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back for more from the Bronx, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Whips it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the shortstop, Carter Redmond. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity, but he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
New inning getting started, and now Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Man, dude,
So a runner
we can
aboard
miss
to start
that.
the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Redmond now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Soft contact in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And here comes Bellinger. That one out to right. Garrett makes the grab. 2 away. Here is Goldschmidt. 0-2. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So they're all loaded up. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And now it's going to be Jack Dunn. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home. Redmond hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
serious in this label, man, comment. You don't let people comment. No, man, let the big brother know. Okay? I told you, you stay to the end of the video, man. Your big brother training got something very special for you. Man, I know a lot of y'all music owners out there been hitting me up because y'all been getting me on social media content and stuff like that. I'm still doing that for y'all, man. It's still me for the Listen clear to my words. Because you probably going through this right now, but I just want to let you know you're not alone. And what you're doing is not wrong. Okay? You're doing the right thing. I'm about to tell you what's really going on behind the scenes, man. Listen. It's your big bro trend, man. I gotta say it with me one more time, man. Listen. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I got something very special for you. Man, I got over the flu. God dang, man, the flu lasted for like 4 days, bro. I'm talking about I couldn't eat. I still wasn't comfy or whatever. I couldn't eat, couldn't swallow food, couldn't drink juice. My throat was so sore. My body was shivering. Oh, man, it was crazy. I couldn't even sleep because my headache was too bad. Yeah, big bro really had the flu. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can hear that my voice still lingering or whatever, but I'm good. I want to thank y'all for the prayers and everything that you've been giving to me. I'm good. But anyway, let's talk about this real shit, man. Let's talk about this real shit. Listen, Chosen One, when you doing your own thing, and you on your own, you on your own path, and you finally realize, you know what, I need to do something for myself for a chance. I need to take my own path. I need to walk in my own lane. All right? Once you start actually doing that, you're gonna notice people are gonna blame you for every single thing. And you be like, yo, why are you blaming me for some stuff that's I'm not even involved in? That's because they just wanna blame you because they know you're doing your own thing. And see, you're not in the rat race no more. You know, you're not caught up in the same shit that they caught up in anymore. You're not trying to do things the same way that they're trying to do it anymore. You know what I mean? You're not the typical average Joe anymore. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they still doing the same old shit. You feel me? But see, they gonna blame you for everything now. They wanna make you feel bad. They wanna make you feel like you're not contributing. You know, they wanna make you feel like you don't never attend things no more. They wanna make you feel like you don't never give no money. They want to make you feel like, you know, you're not a part of the family anymore. You know, they want to try to do anything that they possibly can to try to make you feel like you're a bad person because you decide to walk on your own path and do your own thing. This is what they do. And see, the reason why they do this is because they just trying to destroy your reputation. They trying to break down the path that God has put you on. They just trying to break it down. See what I'm saying? See, don't nobody like nobody who finds themselves. Once you realize you're the chosen one, and you know you have to take Out like that. And other people don't realize that they can do that for themselves too. They get mad at you. Just because you take care of yourself, you keep your hygiene up, you put deodorant on, and you brush your teeth twice a day, and your teeth is whiter than theirs. So you mad at me because you jealous of me because my teeth are whiter than yours because I actually go buy toothpaste and I put it to work on the toothbrush when I wake up and when I go to sleep at night, and you don't do that, so you're mad at me because my teeth are white? Yes. Maybe that's why they mad at you. So you mean to tell me you're jealous of me because my skin is really purified and comes electrified with all the electrolytes and all the water, right? And I hydrate myself with H2O all the time, and my skin is clear, and yours is all bumpy and shit. So you're mad at me because I drink water, and you can go buy water too, don't you know that? But see, folks, one thing I gotta realize, these Decepticons don't want to put in the work. They don't want to go bottle water. They'd rather look at you drinking water and be mad at you. Why you drinking that water? You drinking water, you? Why you don't drink no alcohol? Look, I don't want to drink no alcohol with y'all today. I'm drinking water. This is my cleansing day. I'm purifying myself. You see, that's the thing about these Decepticons, folks. They always, see, they think it's cool to be a part of a whole block. Like, they think it's cool to follow along and everybody walking a line. You know how back in school, you know how back in elementary school and stuff, that everybody had to walk in a line. You say, all right, it's time to go to line. Everybody get in line. That's what they like. They walk in a line. And everybody walking in a line, they all happy. You know how you walk in a line, man, you see the classrooms on the left and right, you know, people in the classroom be like, then your teacher in your class pulled up in the lunchroom, y'all are shit, y'all the best class in the school.
In 2002, Lindsay got you her first listening teacher, 16. The moms of 16-year-olds.
Are you gonna like you did at 16?
Father James, Thursdays.
people need to open up more rooms, but I'm not sure she doesn't know also.
Watch your face on the news of motherhood. Is soon to take the new season.
Are you excited to be 16?
Team on the next chapter. All new Thursdays today.
You know, just get all personal video, you know. You beat the class, you know. You know. If you look in your pocket, the money on the game is 50 cents for dessert. 50 cents for dessert. You get up to the front register, you be looking at that cheesecake at the front register. At the cheese and when I can't get that dessert. And you ask your friend, and when you got extra dollars, well, I got it. Let me get that cheesecake right there with this piece of lamb. But that's what people fool with. People are cool when they see other people following the same thing that they're following. And if you're not following the same thing that they're following, they're gonna blame you because you're following your own path. You know, you're just a bird that chooses to fly along and
I do gives people the understand. The days of running prepared the Lord. I will stand the battle tonight against the armor of the enemies. It will be confounded war, and the surrounding villages will be set on fire. Then Israel will drive out those who drove her out, says the Lord. Where the Testament, or Ai is destroyed. But how do the inhabitants of the land? Do not stand far from there, or steal there inside the wall. Knowledge, go near them, gather those pieces that may be for them. And who boasts of your bounds, boasts of your bounds, so people, unfaithful wrong one eye, who trust in their riches and say, do it. Every one of you is going to be no before God will keep what I do. He will restore your things. It's an iniquity. It is what Almighty says. Which will no longer be good. His counsel is not what I do. Like there is in the day, I will keep I will bring disaster on Esau. I wait for this thing for you. Do not leave it too great. Each one during the night. They will not steal only as much as they want to. I will split myself there. I will cover his hiding places so that he cannot conceal himself. The armed men of the sword, all his allies and neighbors, so there is no one to say, you your fatherless do. I will protect you not. Your widows too will defend them. This is what the Lord says. Those who do not deserve to enter God must enter. Why should you go? I will not go in front, but I must do. I swear by myself that there is a Lord, that Boswell will become a ruin place. With the cholera, the reproach, all towns will be ruins forever. But the messenger, envoy, was sent to the nations to say, assemble yourselves to the battle, rise up to battle. Now I will make you small numbers, despise by your time. Terror you in slaughter, by your heart and your sea. You who live in the depths, the rocks, who occupy the heights of the hill, where you build your nest with high of the rivers, there you will be found to pleasure. Even when you come to the battle, all pass by, and will fall and slaughter where the Lord is near. Slaughter tomorrow will overthrown, beyond 180 pounds, says the Lord. So multitude will fall, all people will blood. And the light coming up from the wilderness, with its rich pasture land, I will chase them from its land in an instant. Who is the chosen one of your champions? Who is like you in time? And the shepherd and stand against them. Therefore, who the Lord has declared against you? What he has declared against those who live in plenty. The young of the flock will become red. I fill with all that food. Some of their hair is well created. Their cry will resound to the Red Sea. Look, you go with your straw and sweet water, spreading the fields of the water. In any day, once Edom's warrior could be not doing anything. Sending masses, often at night, saying, for they have heard God, that is often troubled night, restless sleep. Restless have become hungry, it is time to breathe and time to give breath. And this is time to seek for pain and labor. And it's a sleep and the young men will fall in the streets, all will slowly to the silence in that day, declares the Lord. And set fire to the walls of the nation. They will conceal the fortress and defend the town. And send the guards, and the kingdoms of the joy, which had never been about their power. This is what the Lord says.
The Bible, specifically Isaiah 17, foretells the destruction of Damascus, stating it will cease to be a city and become a ruinous heap, with the kingdom and fortress disappearing. This passage contains the prophecy against Damascus, stating that behold, Damascus is about to be removed from being a city and will become a fallen ruin. The prophecy is part of a broader message in Isaiah about the consequences of Israel's faithlessness and the Lord's ability to save them. Jeremiah 49 hours, and 23 minutes 27 also mentions the destruction of Damascus, describing it as a city of praise that will be deserted and its young men will fall in her streets. Kings. Some interpret the prophecy as a foreshadowing of the future judgment on Damascus, while others see it as a historical event with broader spiritual implications. Context: the passage is a prophecy against Elam, a region in ancient Mesopotamia, modern-day Iran. Jeremiah 49 hours and 35 minutes 39 contains a prophecy against Elam, a region known for its military prowess, specifically mentioning the bow of Elam as a symbol of their strength. The praise I will break the bow of Elam is a symbolic representation of God's judgment against Elam's military might. The prophecy foretells that God will bring the four winds against Elam, scattering its people to the four corners of the earth, leading to their exile. Despite the judgment and exile, the prophecy also includes a promise of eventual restoration, stating that God will return their captivity in the latter days. The psalmist calls upon God to take action against this neighboring conspiracy against his people. Their goal is simple: to cut Israel off from being a nation so that its name and memory will be erased. In other words, it is an unprovoked, gratuitous war of annihilation there.
Hello, welcome back to our Bible study. I'm going to do this one for 5 minutes, and I'd like to listen to you. So you're going to hurry. I could have lots of 8 minutes or so, but we're going to do this in 5 minutes. I wrote a further outline because I want to keep time down as much as possible and respect the actual titles of these videos. Psalm 83 is the topic of study today, and our PDF is available on the website. There's a link on the description and some of the links on it. Psalm 83 was written by Asaph, and we do not have any New Testament passages that refer back to Psalm 83 that. So here are our themes for today. Israel's enemy is threatening them to destroy them and take their land. Asaph, the psalmist, is calling out to the Lord for help, and he's recalling moments in Israel's history when God's great power has been on display, including that closely slave that God was saving. One thing to do, we've seen this one before, it gives you verse 13. It's actually a useless part of the sea, or leaves, or the other thing that surrounds the sea. The sea is kept, and the chaff is well.
Psalm 83. In the coming battle for Israel, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants the prophets. Amos 3:7. Psalm 83. In the coming battle for Israel, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants the prophets. Amos 3:7. And time experts speak a lot about the
They fought against those in charity. Come, they said, let us destroy them as a nation, so that Israel's name is remembered no more. With one mind they fought together. They formed an alliance against you, the tents of Edom and the Ishmaelites and Moab and Hagrites, Hebrews, Ammon and Amalek, Listia and the people of Tyre. Even Syria has joined them to reinforce Lot's settlements. Do to them as you did to Nuclear, as you did to Sisera and Din at the river Kishon, who perished at Endor and became like dung on the ground. Make their nobles like Oreb and all their princes like Zebah and Dalmanah, who said, let us take possession of the pastures of God. Make them like tumbleweed of God, like chaff before the wind. Fire consumed the forest, their flames set the mountain ablaze. They pursued them with your tempest, would terrify them to a storm. Cover their faces with shame, Lord, so that they will seek your name. Will there ever be a shame and dismay? May they perish in disgrace. Let them know that you, whose name is Lord, that you alone are the most high over all the earth. For the elected music, according to the Son of Flora, a song. I'm not the people going face or all my people. My soul yearning, even thanks with hopes the Lord. Heart to be with the Lord. Son of man, give your face against God, of the land of my God, the chief prince of you step into God. Promise against him and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Against the God, chief prince of you step into God. I will turn you round, the fix of your doors, and give you out with your whole army, the horses, the horsemen fully armed, and a great horde with large and small ears, elephant guns in their sword. Persia, horse, and foot will be with them, all its shields and horns. Also Burma with all its troops, and Bethlehem and the far north with all its troops. The many nations with you. Get ready, be prepared, you and the boys gathered about you, and take heed of them. The one day will be called to conference, and in future years you will invade a land that has been headed for, which people will inhabit from many nations to the mountains of Israel, which have long been desolate. They have been brought out from the nations, and are all inhabited safely. You and all your troops, the nations with you will go up, advancing like a storm. You will be like a cloud covering the land. This is what the Son of Man says. And that day Christ will come from you, and you will rise and you will sleep, and you say, and you will invade a land of unlight. Ezekiel 30. Son of man, prophesy against God and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I am against you, God. Keep consider you second to God. I will turn you around and drag you along. I will bring you from the far north and send you against the mountains of Israel. Then I will strike your bow from your left hand, and make your arrows drop from your right hand. On the mountains of Israel you will fall, you and all your troops, and the nations with you. I will give you as food to all kinds of carrion birds and to the wild animals. You will fall in the open field. For I have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. I will send fire on Naboth and on those who live in safety in the coastlines, and they will know that I am the Lord. They will have known my holy name, and my mighty Israel. I will no longer let my holy name be profaned, and the nations will know that I, the Lord, am the Holy One of Israel. It is coming, it will surely take place, declares the sovereign Lord. This is the day I have spoken. Then those who live in the kingdoms of Israel will go out and use the weapons for healing and burn them up, the small and large spears, the bows and arrows, the war clubs and spears. For 7 years they will use them for healing. They will not need to gather wood in the field or cut it in the forest, because they will use the weapons for healing. And they will plunder those who plundered them, and loot those who looted them, declares the sovereign Lord. On that day I will give God his valuable place in Israel, in the valley of those who travel east of the sea. They will block the way of travelers, because God and all his hordes will be buried there. So it will be called the valley of Haman God. For 7 months the Israelites will be buried there in the land. All the people will not be buried there. On the day I display my glory, it will be a memorable day for them, declares the sovereign Lord. People will be employed in cleansing the land. They will spread out across the land, along with others. They will bury any bodies that are not on the ground. After the 7 months, they will carry out a more important strength. As they go through the land, anyone who sees a meat